Oh my God, the trolls are trolling. Shout out to the trolls in the chat. Yo, I love it. All right, let me shout out everybody in the house. Who do we have here? Let me get this headset going. I swear I need to get me, I need new equipment, new things, but you know, that'll take some time. Okay. Who do I see? Gypsy, Lola, welcome, my love. Don't look back. Oh my gosh, I see Peekaboo. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me see. Bonnie, how you doing? Love Chico, all my beautiful, wonderful members. Shout out to you guys, Amy. You guys know the members get the shout outs. Sweet Jules, thank you. Y'all hear Baby Bunny? She's being super vocal today. Vic, she's trying to tell me about myself. We watched Frozen like 15 times yesterday. I'm so over Frozen. When the movie came out, I didn't quite understand the hype. And now it's like, I think I could probably, like, I know the words to everything that they're about to say on Frozen. It's just not good. Rose with the horns, Vic, Shauna B, welcome, Liz. Christy, welcome, my love. Thank you, guys. Give me one sec. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see. Chico, how you doing, love? All right, let me see who else is in the house. I saw some really good comments earlier. We're about to get into some stuff, you guys. Rose with Thorn, who else? Kitty Coo, thank you for renewing your membership. I've got words, welcome. And I said membership, not membership. Membership. Thank you for renewing your membership. Leah, welcome. Thank you for being here. Shout out to you. Thank you for being here. Who else is in the house? Yes, thank you. Hit that like button. Okie, how you doing, love? I haven't seen you in a minute. Nebulous, how you doing? Kelly Rose, welcome. Dr. Edward, thank you for being here. Welcome to you guys. I think I've caught up for the most part. Cheeks, welcome. Oh, Lord. I swear some of these emails. Beautiful Messy Ball, thank you for being here. Thank you, Bonnie. Everybody. I saw a very interesting comment. Michelle, thank you so much for becoming a member, love. Thank you. And everybody that's coming through. All right. Welcome. Oh, you love it's that autumn color. Where is it at? It's just like I got it at like TJ Maxx. Not that I'm doing makeup reviews, but I definitely this was like my thing. I said I need like a little darker. So it's a little I haven't tested the other part of it though, which is this part right here. Um that's really dark. I don't think I can do this. I had to combine it with a little brown. So just so you guys know, that's too much. That's too much. Okay, let me see your dog. I can't, man. I can't with Frozen. Frozen is too much for me. Emily says, "Thank you for speaking." I wanted to highlight Emily's comment because there was something that she said here, and I couldn't agree with this more. And I think that this is something that we all have to pay attention to. Emily says, "Yes, thank you for speaking for her. I am not being silenced. I am not being silenced." Some of you guys were very confused by my comment. I am not being silenced. I have not received a CND. I have not received any type of communication with any attorney. Um, not at all. In my opinion, I feel like BJ is being silenced by this. And it couldn't like when we read the amended complaint, was it last week? And we only glimpsed at it. We didn't really go into the weeds of it. It was 151 pages. 151 pages. Well, I got access to the temporary restraining order, which had four what is it called? What's the word? Hold on, let me not make this up. Which had four declarations. It had Lima's declaration, it had Linda's declaration, Dahlia's declaration, and somebody named Bryan's declaration. And I was like, Lord have mercy, like what is going on, right? And when we looked at the temporary restraint order, the TOR, excuse me, the TRO, when we looked at it last time, we said some of the allegations, because she was making allegations in this order. She was saying that because of the coverage of what happened, what has been going on, it led to Dahlia being sexually assaulted, something to that effect. That she has been receiving people with drones to her house, which she didn't provide any police reports in the exhibits. And so then this whole thing, this 311 thing, a good portion of it is exhibits, and the exhibits are screenshots of BJ's content. I was like, okay, where are the police reports? If somebody's harassing me, if I got people sending me drones, you don't think I'm not gonna have a police report on a drone? You can't do that. You can't be droning around the property. That doesn't is that a word? Droning? You cannot be droning on people's properties. You cannot. Mm-mm. And so then there was a person by the name of Bryan, and we'll look into his. I had to do a little bit of digging for this one, and I think part of it has to do with BJ's coverage of Free Britney. And so then I was also tagged on a lot of like Twitter accounts that aren't very favorable or aren't in favor of BJ. And I was like, I had to look, blockity block, block, block. I ain't going back and forth with the troll. I really don't. My mods know that. We don't do the troll engagement. I might call you out. I might, make fun of you, whatever, but I really don't do a lot of troll engagement. I don't have the time for it. I really don't. So yeah, keep that in mind. But personally, I do feel like she's being bullied via the legal system, and it's a nightmare that I've lived through 4 years, and it's traumatic. She can win and will because she has integrity, and I couldn't agree more. I feel like this is a tactic to bully her, to keep her silent. That's my opinion. I could be wrong, but it's giving silence. And it's not the first time that we've seen that happen. That we've seen that happen. I don't think so. I think the order is set up so that they have to see a judge, but I don't know. I don't listen, I'm not an attorney. And I would hope that they would have some type of evidentiary hearing where BJ's attorneys can argue against all of these exhibits that we're about to see and go from there. I think the way the attorney wrote it on the temporary order, it said something like, you're not allowed to make content on this person until the hearing, basically. That's until a judge hears it. So I think my understanding is that they could probably do like an evidentiary hearing and hear all sides about what's going on. If the judge feels like it needs to happen, he could look at this 311 pages and say this is bullshit. Like and just throw it out and say no, no need for this. He or she could say that, but I don't know. I don't know. I think it's a silencing tactic for sure. Let me see what you guys are saying in the comments. It's like everything they're being accused of are trying to turn. Yeah, they are. It's a lot. Like I was reading this and I said, "Homegirl did that? What? What? I don't think so." Like I went back and is the highest priestess here? Shout out to Steph, the highest priestess. I was watching your video, love, and you did a phenomenal video where you also, you had like a one-on-one conversation with somebody, with another person. I don't know who it was, with another person, and you guys were talking about and putting the pieces together. A lot of this is not making sense, but it's tactic. It wouldn't be the first time that this has happened. That new IG post Emma made with so many fake new profiles supporting her in the comments, it's obvious. Girl, everybody can buy bots. Everybody can buy bots. You get a bot. I get a bot. We all get bots. Not well, I don't, but I'm just saying everybody can buy bots. um, yeah, BJ's in litigation to jeopardize her case. Wow. Anyone doesn't like BJ's in poor taste? This is so unbelievable. Unless you're counting on or have already secured a corrupt official, the evidence, all of BJ's receipts will tell the whole truth. It's the delivery of it. I think I've never met, like I said, I've never met BJ in person, but from the little that I've seen and how she puts her content together, it's contenting, the contents, right? And there's follow up to it, and there's supportive arguments. She's not piecing things together to create some conspiracy theory, and I would be the first to call that out. But I also feel like this is a big fight. And it's I mean, to pull somebody, let me tell you, okay, let's get into it. All right, let's just do this. So, and I have to be very careful because some of this stuff is not redacted, and I'm not trying to show a whole lot here. We'll go through some of this, but let me start by saying this very loud and clear. And I'm going to look in the camera, looking at the camera. Please do not harass these people. Do not contact any of these people that we are talking about. That is not what this is about. That would be counterproductive to bringing awareness to the situation. Please don't do that. Don't do that. We don't do that here. We don't support that here. We won't do that here. This is a real lawsuit investigation thingy, and we need to be very careful about how we go about stuff. We need to be respectful of, the information as it comes. So that is my way of telling you guys, y'all behave yourselves, okay? That's what we're gonna do. And I didn't even share. Did I? I didn't even share this shit on Twitter. Why didn't I do that? Probably because I was busy. Let me do that right now, okay? Let's get into this. Let's get into this. Shout out to everybody that's coming. Give me a minute. Let's share. And while I'm sharing, can you guys do me a favor and please hit the like button live now? Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here. Y'all are amazing. Hashtag. You would think I would know how to spell Lima's name by now, but I don't. I don't even think I spelled it correctly here, but it's all good. That surprised. Okay, let's chat. And I didn't share it. I don't know if I have a mod here, but can you guys let everybody hit the everyone button on Discord and let them know that we're live? Thank you, Say. Thank you. Thank you. Awesome. Thank you, Erica. Okay, let's talk about it. Yeah, I know I still I always misspell it wrong. I have to go back. It's weird spelling. I just finally learned how to say her name, Yes, thank you. I know which name out of all the names. Okay. Thank you, Pika. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hey, 3 and me. But thank you. Which name am I misspelling? All right, let me get out of camera real quick and let me make this into a big screen. Hopefully everybody can hear me. So I'm not going to go too much into Lima's declaration. It is the same as we reviewed last time. I want to be very careful, but basically, she's over here saying that they're sending shit over to her house, and people. Here it is. The police department from which this footage video was obtained has confirmed that this footage is not public information. So she's over here arguing on the body cam footage. She's saying that it is not public information. However, if you had any any experience, hey Aussie, if you had any experience in the mental health field, body cam footage, all this stuff, you would know that none of that is HIPAA. Just saying. Hey Miyu, welcome. None of that is HIPAA. So she's over here trying to make the argument. Those are just some of the highlights. Where I want to go to though immediately, expeditiously, is let's talk about some of this freaking exhibits. Hold up. So her exhibits consist of, and we're just going to scroll right through them so you guys can see them quickly. Look, these are all screenshots of thumbnails. Thumbnail, thumbnail, thumbnail. Page 46, 47, thumbnail, 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 exhibit B, and IG posts, IG posts, IG posts, IG posts, IG posts, 60, page 62, IG posts. Mama, alleged Mama Linda, another post right here. Let's see. She says, so every publicly known patient that Lima from Aura has worked with has seizures all of a sudden. Amanda, Dahlia, Dia, and Bam, based on what they have reported. Correct? Who reported seizures? Right? See, yeah, she's collecting all the thumbnails. She's collecting all the thumbnails. So then let's keep going. Don't forget Lima is a liar. She lied about Amanda Rabb, cause of death after taking her health care, taking over her health care. Here's the video to refresh your memory. Okay, took a screenshot of that. More screenshots. More screenshots. More screenshots. So this picture, I'm not going to lie to you guys. This picture right here makes me laugh because I think about Fabulous Fab. This picture makes me laugh so hard because I was thinking about the IG post where where BJ did the removal of the person to like the guy to the like I was like, I know you okay. Anyways, let me stop. Hold up. Excuse me, I had to cough because this one made me it makes me laugh. All right, let me stop. So, if the judge allows us to go forward, that will be the issue. These people use their money to litigate and bully to stomp people down. I know. I know. No worries, Amanda. You're right on time. In fact, all known patients seem to have seizures getting right, right. That was something that was put out there. So I'm just saying I don't know if that's her mama. Maybe it's the alleged mama. Thank you. It doesn't apply. It does not apply to body cam footage. Okay, somebody tell her that. You would think somebody with any type of mental health anything would know that, but hey, it's all good. So here's a screenshot. She says, this was BJ Lima wants to steal a bunch of documents in her meritless court case against me. I won't be letting go I won't be letting that go easily. If you sue me, I will be telling everyone what you did. Drop the suit if you're so scared of the truth. The people deserve to know who's behind Aura and run. Tell that. Um, the people I want to know who's behind Aura. I'm not using Aura, but I want to know as someone that understands the mental health system. Who's behind Aura? Why can't we know that information? If you're asking for investors and public monies and all this stuff, why is it so hard for these people to be transparent? Just say it. Why can't we know? So she puts us a little a little to clap on from the newspaper archives. Look at that. The girl does. Here's okay. Another screenshot. Let's see what else. Another screenshot. Oh, by the way, at Bam Margera told me he did try out Lima's Aura technology and he said it sucked and was confusing. All new hashtag Bam Margera. So there's your review. Here's a patient. This is why you shouldn't have any. That is the conflict. If anything, girl, if you have any type of oversight, not even so much conservatorship, that's one, but any type of medical any oversight on somebody's treatment, they shouldn't be using your technology. If you've been given that permission, that ethically that's not okay, but you would know that if you had any type of training in the mental health field, in ethics, you just don't do that. You don't do that. You know. I know, right? Right? Let me see. It does. It does. Here, let me see what you guys are saying. Why does Lima think people are talking about her? Let me see. The fact is the truth. Well, the fact is that he's still drinking is testimony itself, right? So you haven't cured anything. If he's still drink, the man is still an alcoholic. I'll say it one more time. It is not up to BJ, that surprise witness TV, BJ, or Lima, or anybody to cure Bam. Mr. Margera is gonna have to figure that out. If he like happens to relapse, that is not on anybody. And the fact that people would even put that on people, especially on the internet, like that is like, wow, that's crazy. Ain't he married too? Like the man has a wife and children, right? That's on him. That's on his fam, right? Oh, interesting. I hope he doesn't. I hope he doesn't. No, she's not. And that's not like shade or anything. It's just she doesn't understand there's ethics thing. There's an ethical issue here. That's the problem with this situation. Or they will say that you can't record health info, but that is a policy that applies to medical employees and not laymen. Uh, Policies don't trump the Constitution, only applies to two of the companies of the employees. Interesting. Let's see. Um, Bam never married Nikki, but they do have a little boy together. Gotcha. Yeah, yeah. A lot of silencing. Thank you. Amen. Someone's As someone in recovery, my recovery is my responsibility. Shout out to all the people, to all of you guys that have been in recovery, that are in recovery. Can y'all drop some hearts for you? Like, that is, I'm telling you, having family members in such situations, it's hard. It's hard both on the family and on the people around, but you can't take that on you. Professionals can't take that on themselves either. There's a reason why codependency exists, right? Enabling exists. We can't do that to each other. BJ is not the monitoring of anybody, and she should not be named as anybody responsible for his treatment. And a mental health professional would know that. A real one that went to school. Yeah, they would know that. Lima, they would know that. They would. Shout out to 3 and Me, who says she's been sober for wait, where are you at? Ooh, 10 years. Shout out to you guys. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Y'all are awesome. Okay. Bo, thank you. Hmm. Gotcha. All right, let's get it together. Let's get it together. So, where I'm going with this is her exhibits are screenshots of more screenshots. Hold up. Exhibit D, more screenshots of IG posts, more screenshots, and more screenshots. I'm waiting to see a police report of when a drone was flying over someone's house. I'm waiting for that. I'm waiting to see a picture of like or something that says here's the police report. Look at some of this shit is like repeats too. More screenshots, more comments. Now it's comments. Let's see. More comments. This is her exhibits. This is what she's using to apply for it. Oh, look at this. Amanda Rabs screenshot. More. Look at this. Y'all see a police report here? Let me know. Free Bam. More screenshots. Okay, this right here is when she was getting called out for, like, where is your degree? Why did you perjure yourself in court? More screenshots. Look at this. It's like, so the judge is going to see, you want the judge, what are these screenshots about? Exhibit I, more screenshots, more screenshot. Exhibit J, more screenshots. I'm waiting for the police report. Let's look at this. Exhibit K, more screenshots. Exhibit L, more screenshots. The side by okay, so the girl more screenshots. Let me know if you guys, these are the exhibits in the 311 pages of these declarations. These are the screenshots. Let me know when you guys see a police report here, because I'm waiting to see. Listen, outside of what's online, what else do we have? Do we have any? Like, she said that she had to move and relocate so many times. She said that she had to do that. Yeah, that side by side is pretty epic. You tell her that, Matilda. I'm just saying that side by side. Right. All right, let me stop. I just wanted to show you guys the screenshots in screenshots. All right, so we're 143 out of 311 pages. More screenshots. More screenshots. More screenshots. More screenshots. More screen. Okay, Exhibit M. More screenshots. More screenshots. And this is when she was talking about the conservatorship with Bam. Let's see. More screenshots. More screenshots. This was on Dahlia, major update. More screenshots. Screenshots. Missing twin returns to social media. Follow me immediately. More screenshots. I'm just going by the screenshots. All of this is public information that could be obtained by FOIA, but I'm waiting for the police report or any types of reports that Lima has filed regarding drones droning in her property and weird people showing up at her door. These are just screenshots. Look at this. Exhibit N. More screenshots, more screenshots, more screenshots. Oh Lord, okay, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Exhibit O, more screenshots, more screenshots, more screenshots. And I'm gonna like title my video, okay, Exhibit P, more screenshots. This is what this thing is. Hold up. Exhibit Q, more screenshots. I think does it go through the whole alphabet? Possibly. Exhibit R, fact saying defamation, more screenshots. Well, this is there you go. Sweet baby Jesus. I'm just listen. I'm just showing you. I don't know. Do you think even though it's all factual from the BJ channel, there's a chance she can be in trouble? I don't. Like I said, I think that if for this, they might need to do like some type of evidentiary hearing or something like that. Um, you can make content on people. Matter of fact, my understanding is that Lima is a public person. She's a public person. She is. And as a public entity or person, like there's some things that you're not necessarily protected from. I just don't think that this is like if you're saying that somebody has been defaming you and harassing you and yada yada yada, okay, you're showing these screenshots, but you're also saying that you've had to call, you've had to move, call police, do all kinds of things. Why aren't these reports on these exhibits? Because I don't want to waste a judge's time. I want to show you that on such date I went and there was a drone that was flying over my door, and they were looking through the peephole of the door, and it was very scary. Yeah, I think that that's how we would go. But here on content on the internet, I don't know. I don't know. I've never heard BJ say I'm going to X you X by, whatever whatever, you and your blah 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 blah. I've never heard her make threats like that. Um to do any kind of bodily harm or anything like that. So I would be curious to know what the judge says here. But yeah. Right, right. And that's the piece is like people are calling out. I'm waiting for the receipts. The receipts aren't receipting. They're not. So let me keep going. Let's keep going. Hold up, hold up. More screenshots. Oh, another screenshot. Okay, this is, I don't know what this is a receipt to. So she shows this receipt. And some of this stuff, it's like, I know you're showing receipts, but what are you showing a receipt of? That she's talking about you? You're a public figure. More screenshots. Exhibit S. More screenshots. More screenshots. More screenshots. Hold up. We go in at the alphabet at some point. Exhibit T. Lord have mercy. I'm going through this with you guys. Can you guys hit the like button, please? And thank you. Because the receipts are receding. They are not receding. More screenshots. Sorry, you guys, I had to stop at you. I think we're going to be going through the whole alphabet. Here we go. More screenshots. Exhibit V. More screenshot. This is the one. This is a message by Vinny. I don't know where if this was a screenshot shown on one of her videos. If you guys in the comments know a little bit, because I'm not familiar with the whole Vinny situation. What happened? What about the time Lima did that comedy sketch with Thing One? Can she attach that exhibit? Right. I'm waiting for these police reports. Right. That's where we're at. The Mathing Mountain. The receipts aren't receipting. Okay, they're not. They're not. Exhibit W. Let's keep going. More screenshot. The docs. I don't know what this is. some of this stuff you have to be able to add more stuff to it. The docs. Murder, 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 murder. Hidden message, but it doesn't say anything. Who does this belong to? Mr. Bumpstock? Docs? That's what it says. Murder, 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 you will pay. Da, 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 da. That's what it says. Nothing else. This is your address. I'm a mail, you pay. So who sent this to her? Doesn't say anything about where they came from. But yet it must be BJ, right? That's how are you going to prove that? It's a death threat, right? But who sent that to her? She's saying that, like you know what I'm saying? If you're going to accuse me of sending people to do these kinds of threats, then you're going to have to show something that is going to connect me to this person. See, and it's amazing to me, like the extents that people go, you know? Just saying. The system exists to generate money, and the fact that it's accepted and signed is proof of what? What is the legal merit? Absolutely. Absolutely. That's not from she's going to have to show how that is from BJ. If you're saying, so anybody can send a message, and I have a lot of haters. I could be like, well, this hater send it to me. How do I know it's the only hater that I have? Girl, where's the paper trail for it? Where's the paper trail? But yes, yes, let's see. No way BJ would risk yourself this way. Absolutely. I don't think so either. I don't think so either. Let's keep going. I think we're like in Exhibit X. Here we go. More screenshots, which is just comments and posts. More screenshots. Exhibit Y. More screenshots. More screenshots. Exhibit. Oh, I was hoping we'd be at Z by now. It's Z. More screenshots. More screenshots. More screenshots. Another. 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 So what other letters are after Z? Because I think we're done with the alphabet after that. Exactly. You're so right. Creators do not have control over their followers. Or excuse me, creators have no control over their followers. Absolutely. I gave you guys my disclaimer. Please don't go harassing anybody. So I didn't see a police report. I didn't see a droning picture. I didn't see that. Did y'all see it? Oh, my drink is really sweaty. I hate that shit. Veronica, thank you for becoming a member. Did y'all see that? Because I didn't see that. I must have missed that. We went all the way to Z and there was nothing. I'm chewing on ice. Give me one sec. Girl, right? Right? Let me see what you guys are saying. No legal merit at all. I hope it's tossed on the 22nd. Thank you, Tiffany. Where's the proof of the kidnapping? Where's the proof that even Dahlia's declaration doesn't have any exhibits? Because she alleged in the amended complaint that due to this whole situation, it led to her sister being raped. That's what she said. It led to a sex assault of her sister. I'm waiting for no, Aussie. Don't give her any ideas, please. Don't give. I was like, this thing went all the way to Z, and it's all screenshots, all of it. But we have no police reports on all of those exhibits, right? Thank you. We have no police reports on all those exhibits. So while you're saying that allegedly BJ is stalking and cyber harassing you and all this bullshit, okay, so what are you doing about it? You didn't file one. I've had people harass me. I have an FBI report. Actually, I have two things. I have police reports on those people. I do. I do. So then if I come about my defamation case, oh, you better, I'm going to attach those to it on such and such date. It happened, and this is how it happened. And this is what they did. Because that's what you do. Screenshots of people talking about you on the internet when you're a public person. Mm, doesn't quite work. Doesn't. Yeah, it's a lot. Let me see what you guys are saying. All right, hold up. Let's get it together. So let's talk about Bryan. And now this one I got to be careful with because some of you guys, I was looking into this and I was like, I being careful in the sense of like, I don't really know him. And there is a police report here that he's alleging an incident happened about a year and a half ago. And he decided to file a police report last month over that incident. Does I don't get it, but hey. Dr. Edward, thank you so much for the 1999. Thank you so much for your thank you so much. Your channel is growing as you are a professional. You deserve this and congratulations. Thank you, Dr. Edward. Thank you and all the beautiful, wonderful members, guys. I have been for fuck's sakes. Y'all ain't having it. Stop. Listen, in my channel, when we get fed up with shit, we start throwing tomatoes. Members, you have a tomato emoji. Feel free to tomato the shit out of the everything, okay? You can even tomato me if you like, but just saying. All right, let's get it together and let me blow my nose before I start. Hold up, y'all. Alrighty, alrighty. Sorry, guys. I'm still like getting over this congestion shit, but it's getting there. Um, so this is a good question because I didn't even know who exactly it was, and then I realized who it was. So I will tell you who it is. Here's somebody writing a declaration, okay? And let me get off camera real quick so it's full screen. Basically, it says that I'm not a party to the above reference matter. I'm not a legal counsel. I know all the parties stated to be true except matters that are under information and belief, which I believe to be true. So he says in here, I'm an acquaintance of the petitioners who has also been harassed by the respondent in the same manner and method she has harassed petitioner. I provide this declaration in support of the petitioner's request to demonstrate that respondents has the long history and pattern of such harassments with many individuals, not just the petitioner. In 2019, I was a defendant in a lawsuit filed by the manager of Britney Spears, Miss Lou Taylor. This was around the same time that Miss Spears' conservatorship matter was garnering media attention and the controversy was all over the news. At that time, Respondent was making several videos and social media posts on the topic of Miss Spears' conservatorship matters, generally claiming that Britney Spears was a victim and should be free of her conservatorship. With our outlooks generally aligned at this time, I met Respondent via a group chat online dedicated to the controversy and issues surrounding Britney and her legal dispute at this time. To be more specific, Respondent reached out to me unsolicited. She was very kind and agreeable at the start, initially seemed harmless. In February of 2020, not long after respondents first reached out to me and we met online, I settled my lawsuit with Lou Taylor. Although I was glad to be done with the litigation and happy to put the matters behind me, respondent felt otherwise. Upon finding out that I had settled the lawsuit, she quickly turned on me, viewing me as an enemy and of made me the subject ongoing social media of on I think they meant to say of ongoing social media videos and posts for years. According to respondents, simply by virtue of the fact that I had settled the lawsuit, I had been paid or bought off by Miss Taylor and was in fact Britney Spears' enemy. She had no hesitation claiming things that were completely false and passing them off as part of some investigation she was conducting, including a claim that I owned a gun and was liable to start using it to shoot people randomly. Wow, I hope there's some receipts for that. Respondent also began making videos posting on social media claiming that I was an infiltrator for Miss Taylor. And I also had been working for him or someone else opposed to Miss Spears the entire time. If the post had simply ended there, I might have not been providing this declaration now. However, it did not. As a result of her constant social media posts, I was the subject of several hateful, insulting messages. Individuals I had never met and did not know began looking into me and reaching out to me constantly via social media, not to mention hurling horrific accusations based solely on the respondents' posts. It got so bad that on a particular day, respondents then boyfriend or fiance, I'm unsure of the exact nature of the relationship, was literally following me for an entire day. A copy of that police report filed, listen to this, a copy of the police report I filed at the time in August of 2020 is attached to Exhibit A. I'm going to stop right there because I don't want to share this real quick, but I want to say something. Hold up. And we're going to get right into it. The police report that he's talking about, hold up. I don't want to lose. This is page 247. He filed the police report. It says right here, what is it? August 15th of 2020. Why does it say date and ended August 15th of 2023? Date and time reported August 15th of 2023. So did he file the police report on August the 15th of 2020, or did he file it on this year of August the 15th? And I'm not showing it because it actually has his address. And he says there that BJ and Prem, who reside in New Jersey, have been cyber stalking, and harassing me for about 3 years. Throughout 2020 and 2021, Brittany made several YouTube videos. BJ made several YouTube videos, social media posts about me. She started out as covering a lawsuit I was involved in, and then she went on to make several false and defamatory statements about me. On November 12th, 2021, I was in Los Angeles, California, attending a Free Britney rally. So he was at the rally on November 12th of 2021. Okay. Where Prem, her husband, fiance, followed me throughout the courthouse, including the bathroom. After the court hearing, he later followed me outside where I was filming and asked me about 20K. I didn't know what this man was and asked, "Who are you?" BJ has since made a music video about me with this footage. I reported the video on YouTube and they have removed it. On Monday of August 14th of 2023, she has continuously posted false and harassing posts on my social media platform, including Instagram and X, formerly known as Twitter. So, when was this filed? Because it says right here that the date started, I guess that would make sense. Date started, date ended, and then date reported, they put it for 2020, the year of 2023. Let me see what you guys are saying. Ooh, it's wild, isn't it? It's wild. Um, See, and I don't even know anything about the whole Free Britney other than why the hell was she why did they do that so quick? That was the biggest thing that I did not like about that whole thing that made it all suspect. And all these people, in my opinion, they all had something, they all made money. The sister, the mother, the father, the dog, everybody made money off of Britney Spears. Okay, let's just be real. And they put her in that shit and they had her work I mean, they were telling her when she can or couldn't wear birth control and whatnot, how she could have babies. That shit just pissed me off. And that's why I was like, this is a fraud. Um, ooh. Let me see what you guys are saying. BJ has videos following BJ and friends. The good troops prepared these docs. I need to know when. I mean, I don't get it. I wouldn't worry too much. I think BJ knows exactly what's going on. It's aware. Yeah. So you found somebody from 2020, 2021 to add to the declaration. Did you just say, all right? Like, I haven't seen any videos of this guy. It just, all right, I'm going to add her to the lawsuit. I'm just going to sign the declaration to support Lima because, I feel like I've been stalked. I don't know. I think so too. I mean, at least, hold up. Let me see if I'm going to try to scroll through. So that was his exhibit A. And I'm going to show you guys. Let's go back to it real quick. I know he did this because I saw him in the morning and I saw him with multiple times throughout the day where wherever I went. It was extremely disturbing and worrying given that I had never met this individual or communicated with him previously. Well, then if you've never met him, how would you even know his name? Did you know his name afterwards? Prior to these incidents, I was working at a medical field at a comfortable job. Unfortunately, I had to leave the job due to the many individuals who were either uh, opinionating, opining about who I am or looking for me on the internet. Wait a minute. What? Girl, what? As of yet, even now, over 3 years later, respondent is still posting about me. As of recently, August 14th of 2023, the respondent uploaded another video of me, seemingly once again accusing me of some incident based on a video footage that occurred 2 years ago. A screenshot of the most recent post with her comments accusing me of stalking her is attached on Exhibit B. Wow. Respondent posted my full name, my home address, and my work address, making me afraid of my own safety. Okay. And I'm currently in the process of obtaining my own restraining order against respondent and pray the court consider what I have experienced in conjunction with what the petitioner has experienced as proof that the respondent has no aim but to harass and annoy the subjects of her video to appease and attract additional followers by deliberately stirring up controversy and creating conflict, even if based on fabrications. Sir, sir, hold up, y'all. So we showed you Exhibit A. Where's the address being shown? All right, I think I could, and I'm going through it just to double check. Oh, I can't show this. Hold up. That's not showing a post from the address. None of this is doing that. So there's a screenshot of, and I'm not going to show it, but it's an email. Hold up. This is somebody's, this is not, this is a separate thing, but I'm waiting to see where he says that there was an address shown. There's no address. Where's the address? See, you guys are alleging that she's doing this shit, but where's the address? Exhibit B. There's about 5 exhibits for the guy. There's no address. Like, is it 123 Elmer Street? I'm okay. 123 Elmer Street. All right. She's showing the address and then maliciously telling people, go over there and knock at the door and go get your drones and fly over there and videotape what's going on over there. There's no address there. Like, what this is what kills me is what happens when you guys are like lying in these court reports. You're saying that you're showing, are you thinking that people are going to review A through Z exhibits and get the fuck tired of these exhibits and say, fuck it, the address is in one of these exhibits? Psh, all right, then let's grant this restraining order. Where are these addresses that she's posting? I don't know. Let's talk about this other one. This one is Dahlia. Okay. Now Dahlia doesn't have any exhibits. Okay? No exhibits here. Gma Hawaii, thank you for becoming a member, love. I see you on my other device. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. Shout out to you guys. All right. Dahlia, there's nothing. It's okay. So let's get into it. I'm going to skip to number 3 because the first and 2 sentences are the repeat of this petition to the other one. But it basically says, I'm facing relentless harassment, invasion of privacy, threats to my safety caused by Miss BJ, a YouTube personality known as That Surprise Witness. Miss BJ, relentless harassment and stalking of me and my sister Lima are well documented and deeply alarming. BJ has engaged in a calculated campaign to intrude upon our lives by using false information and manipulated content for gain for personal gain. How would Dahlia know this if girl does not have access to the internet, to the phone lines, to the landlines, to the pagers and to the beepers? Tell me how all of these, how would she know? Who wrote this? She doesn't have access to this, right? My understanding? The girl doesn't have access to a fax machine. So how would she know that her stuff is being used? How? Listen, the people, hashtag the people want to know. Hashtag the people want to know. The people have questions. All right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, that's what I thought. Thank you so much for being a member for 1 month. Um, let's keep going, okay? By using false statements and manipulated content for personal gain. This includes fabricating baseless stories about my sister and I on the internet and leveraging my own YouTube videos to attach herself and seek fame at the expense of our well being. BHA deliberately spreads false info about me online, cynically exploiting my personal battles with mental health to generate content. One of the most distressing occurrences of her behavior entailed publicly disclosing my personal home address. Really? I thought she did that. And providing her followers with instructions on how to pinpoint my location via Google Maps. Mm, I saw that video and I didn't see it that way on number 5. I'm just wondering. Yeah, I'm starting to wonder if Lima's prior lawyer wouldn't refile with all this, and that's why she has a new representation. I didn't see her share the address. I saw that video. I did. I didn't see her. Listen. I'm just gonna keep going, okay? Look at this shit. All right, let's keep going. This reckless conduct led to the unsettling presence of an unknown man appearing at my residence. This distressing situation escalated into a traumatic event wherein of these unknown men abducted and raped me as documented. All right, so that's not even an exhibit. Y'all see that police report? Where is that exhibit? Where's the exhibit to that? Just saying. Yeah. That's interesting. So she is saying that this led to unknown men appearing at a residence. This distressing situation escalated to a traumatic event wherein one of these unknown men abducted and raped me, as documented on this police report. That's not included, by the way. And that's, I mean, okay, all right. I think that can be FOIA'd as well if it's necessary. If I was BJ's attorney, which I'm not, I'd be like, let me look into that right away, right away. Right now, right now. Fearing for my safety, I relocated to Oklahoma to escape BJ's reach. Despite this, she managed to track me down and share sensitive footage of my private life, including my mental health crisis as a new address. I later sought refuge with my sister Lima and her husband in California. However, even after my relocation, BJ invasive actions did not stop. She continued to share private footage of our current residence, leading to strangers repeatedly showing up uninvited. Okay. Yet again, Lima didn't attach any police reports. Dahlia doesn't have a police report at all. What's the deal? Mm. Because BJ continues to share our current address, okay, with her countless unhinged followers. She said y'all are unhinged. We are once again in the process of relocating. Okay. BJ's track record of manipulating her devoted followers, collectively known as that surprise army, adds complexity to the situation and raises the legitimate possibility that her followers might uncover our new location. Did the lawyer write this or did Dahlia write this? Thus, the ongoing risk to our safety and lives remains imminent danger. I implore the court to grant the necessary restraining order against Miss BJ. This is not a mere request for privacy, but a plea for protection against a dangerous individual and her followers. Oh my God, whose actions have already resulted in the physical harm to me. So there's her signature, right? So who's writing this? No police reports. How dare you? Y'all are in trouble. I'm putting you guys on timeout. Let me blow my nose. Hold on, guys. Yeah, sorry. Y'all are unhinged. That's what they said. Listen, I didn't say it. You guys are unhinged. Y'all are unhinged. That's what she said. Right, right. I'm like, damn. Like, should I countersue you for this thing? All right, let's get to Miss Linda. Now, Miss Linda, I can't remember. Did we have any exhibits for Miss Linda? Nope. So so there's no exhibits for Dahlia and there's no exhibits for Miss Linda. Keep that in mind, okay? So let's go to number 3. It says, I'm a domestic violence survivor who endured an abusive relationship with my ex-husband and father of my children. Okay. To ensure my safety, I legally changed my last name post separation, refrained from sharing photos online, and prevented friends and families from posting about me on the internet. Oh, so okay, this is weird. All right, but okay, I had a thought in my head, and I'm not, it's not a complete sentence, so I can't even say it yet. But this is what Linda's saying. Okay. My primary focus has been providing full-time care for my two young daughters, Dahlia and Dia Taquali, who grapple with mental health illnesses, including paranoia and psychosis. To accommodate their needs and the substantial medical costs associated with their conditions, I have chosen to work remotely as a software engineer. Okay. Over the past 19 months, a respondent has engaged in a disturbing campaign creating online videos and content that falsely portrays my oldest daughter, the petitioner, as evil and a danger to her younger sisters. Hmm. Moreover, the respondent's actions have jeopardized the safety of my family by producing videos revealing private, sensitive information about my family. These videos have not only misled respondents' followers, but have also incited unjustified harassment and groundless attacks against us. Originally, my younger daughter and I resided in the petition with the petitioner and her husband in West Hollywood. However, we have been forced to move from our home 3 times as a result of respondents publishing our private information and home addresses in her video. In respondents' videos, she even demonstrated to her viewers how to find our home using Google Maps. Okay. Again, no receipt for that other than I saw. Listen, you're saying all this, but you're not providing receipts to say you're not even listing the address on these posts. Brian, uh, Michelle. So the mom is that's listen. Allegedly, that's what I was thinking. But Brian, who said that his address was posted. Where, Brian? Where? It's not in this thing. So many exhibits, and none of them mean anything in terms of what actually is what. Listen, I'm starting to become unhinged at this point. Hashtag unhinged. Brian. All right, let me keep going. So, where was I at? So then there was a traumatic event. Unfortunately, this led to the disturbing influx of strange men arriving at our home without invitation and when with malicious intent. Heartbreakingly, one of these men abducted and raped my daughter, Dahlia. Hmm. This traumatic event is presently under investigation by the LAPD and the West Hollywood Sheriff's Department. Oh, interesting. Okay. Our family fled to Tulsa, Oklahoma, hoping to have a fresh start and that the respondent would not know to search for us in Oklahoma. Despite our efforts, she quickly located and disclosed our new home address, urging her followers to harass us once again. Later, again, none of these posts, let me repeat myself again. None of these posts have shown that she's telling them this is the address. Go harass them. Thank you, infamous. Right, right. She doxed herself. None of these posts have shown any address release. Okay? All right, let's keep going. So our family fled to Tulsa, Oklahoma, hoping for a fresh start. Despite her efforts, she quickly located this. She located and disclosed our new home address, urging her followers to harass us. Later, we sought refuge in petitioner's residence in Los Angeles, California. But even there, responded to expose our new address. Again, nothing. All right, let me stop. Distressing reality we face is that there seems to have been no haven where we can escape from the unsettling actions of the respondent. The relentless actions of respondent has left us feeling trapped. Tragically, these videos have not only exacerbated my young daughter's already delicate mental health, but also eroded the trust and unity between my daughters. Alarmingly, they have even incited violent behaviors due to the distressing emotions provoked by the content of respondents' videos. So they're watching the videos. Okay. Okay. Anyways, I'm deeply concerned for my daughter Dahlia. Well, what about the other one? Dia. There we go. So she's concerned about Dahlia's situation in particular. On October 4th, 2002, respondent uploaded a video about petitioner's sisters, Dahlia and Dia Taquali, titled Dahlia and Dia, These Twins Vanished from YouTube. Respondent managed to find a restraining order request that Dahlia had filed out against her twin sister, Dia, long prior. That restraining order request was dismissed, however, as Dahlia never appeared in court and changed her mind about the allegations, given that she composed the allegations while she was in the state of psychosis. This happened approximately early in September of 2001, more than a year before respondent made her video on Dahlia and her sister. Dahlia and Dia had worked very hard to amend their relationship with one another with one another, their relationship was noticeably starting to improve. Dia had no knowledge that Dahlia had filed this restraining order request as she was never served or notified, and Dahlia had quickly dismissed it shortly after filing. In November of 2002, however, Dahlia Googled herself and discovered a video that responded made that detailed the restraining order and allegations and conspiracies about the situation from more than a year ago. The video triggered Dahlia as she relived the past incident and became more aggressive towards Dia and I. Dia discovered the video shortly after and found out that Dahlia had attempted to get a restraining order against her, leading to major setbacks in their relationship and recovery. So, okay. So they found this on the internet because of a search. Y'all didn't talk about it? Like, you guys didn't bring it up with each other? Like, hey, my twin sister, Linda, the mother, you didn't bring them together and say, listen, there was a restraining order. Y'all find out about the restraining order when through a public video instead of actually talking about it in the family. Just ignore it because public records can be pulled. If your daughter Lima is using Dahlia and Dia's story to tell for her business, right? Do they know about that too? Like I'm not listen, if my sister put a restraining order on me and I didn't find out about it because of the internet, because I Google searched myself, why didn't you all talk about it? Why didn't you do we not talk about I think I would hope somebody would tell me that a restraining order was placed on me, especially if it's a sibling. Is it just me? Am I off here? Um, right, Kate, right. It just feels off, but okay. So, separately after this initial incident and during our time in Tulsa, Dahlia came across a video by the name of respondent in which petitioner was accused of human trafficking. The comments below the video further convinced Dahlia of these allegations, causing her to become paranoid and aggressive. So, here's another question that I have, right? Let's just say that let's just say that what Linda is saying is true. So, how much of Dahlia's, declaration can we really take into account, right? Because if she's easily triggered and whatnot, like I'm just wondering, like, is she stable enough to even have written her own declaration, let alone have an attorney put all this information out there? You're over here saying in your petition, hold up, that during the crisis she's been informed and she didn't even know about this restraining order and it set everybody else up. So was she mentally stable for her to even sign any of this declaration? Linda, I'm confused. I'm confused. Right, right. So her own sister posted that out there. Your guys' own sister posted that. Right. So exactly. Is it right what she's written here or what the police said about her? Which one is it? Ellen, thank you for becoming a member, love. Somebody signed it and it had her name. Somebody did. Somebody wrote it. No worries, Ellen. Shout out to you. Thank you for renewing. It's Lima Smollett. All right, let me stop. Okay, let's keep going because I got to finish this up. Okay, so then this eventually led, this eventually escalated into a violent confrontation to which Dahlia attacked me under the belief that I was uh, collaborating with petitioner to harm her. This incident required police intervention. Hmm. During this crisis, I informed the respondent officer about ongoing stalking by respondent and her dissemination of private information. I was reassured by the officer that the footage from the incident would remain private and accessible due due to respondent due to the nature of the calls being a mental health crisis intervention depicting myself and Dahlia in a vulnerable state. Despite the reassurance, respondents still managed to somehow retrieve the private footage and publish it on YouTube. It's not private when it's a body. Lord have mercy. Let me stop. YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and X, formerly known as Twitter, continue to exploit our family's vulnerabilities from her own fame and enrichment. You know what's so interesting? In the police report, this is interesting. Huh. I can't highlight this shit. Let me see if I can zoom in. This is the second sentence I've seen that says that. Where it says, retrieve the private footage and publish it on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and X, formerly known as Twitter. In the police report, it also says the person that they gave the statement also says formerly known as Twitter. X, formerly known as Twitter. Just wanted to point that out. That's interesting. Hmm. Continuing to exploit our family's vulnerabilities for her own fame and enrichment, irrespective of the torment, chaos, danger it created for our family. This caused Dahlia's mental health to worsen all over again. She became psychotic and extremely paranoid, afraid that everyone was watching her and raping her, triggering Dahlia's past trauma and undoing of all the work she and our family had done to recover from the initial crisis. Currently, our family remains in a state of distress as respondent persistently reveals our private details, such as our home address and my phone number, to her online followers. Ah, my God, here we go again. Actively encouraging them to engage in harassment. This distress is exacerbated by the relentless actions of her followers, who not only appear at our residence uninvited, but continually inundate my personal phone with calls. So people are calling her. Who's calling Linda? I okay. Oh my gosh. All right, let's keep going. Oh my gosh. Let's see. Additionally, respondent false accusations have had a severe impact on my professional life. The online humiliation caused by the accusations made in respondents' videos have led to my colleagues distancing themselves, ultimately resulting in the loss of my job. Despite my attempts, my manager has not responded, and my workplace has cut off communication due to respondents' false yet viral narrative. Respondent's harassment has forced our family to relocate multiple times due to a safety dispute with my daughters from receiving a consistent medical care that is crucial for their overall medical conditions. The respondent's relentless disclosure of my private information, such as my home address and phone number. This is like, how many times are they going to say this and not show a receipt for it? Given the distressing situation caused by respondents' actions, it is imperative that a restraining order be granted to protect us and bring this continuous harassment to an immediate end. Let me stop sharing real quick. How many times are they going to say that they shared the address and not show a receipt? And I'm going through this whole thing again. 5 minutes. Sorry guys. Uh I'm going through it again. Like in the bottom because it's 311 pages. 311 pages. 304. This is just a copy of the form. And 311. Nothing else that shows there. I don't know what to say. Right, but thank you for saying that, Ghost. They're not showing a terminate. She's not showing a letter when she was terminated. They're not showing letters or police reports of when drones were flying on their houses. They're not showing any. There's a NC report for the alleged assault, but she is saying that it was because of somebody from here going over there and sexually assaulting Dahlia. But how would you know that? Like nothing is being shown there. Kidnapped and raped. It's 311 pages of no proof. That's like a small little village. What are you talking about? That's a lot of paper. That's why I didn't print it. No, no. See, Lima had A through Z exhibits of screenshots. Not even adding context to the screenshots. She just had them. It's a lot. I would agree. Um, Adam 22. That's why you didn't print it? Girl, that thing is too much. 199. Thank you, SW says. But she showed selfies. Hit the like. Yes, hit the like. I wanted to review it with you guys because I was like, yo, in my opinion, I'm doing my part, Pete Tim. I'm not trying to listen. Rabbit doing her part to save the world by not printing. Not, I'm not going to print 311 documents. That's for sure. That's for sure. I am not doing. I wasn't going to print 151 the last time we talked about this. Look, um, it wouldn't be the first time that courts are used to silence people. And I definitely, in my opinion, from what I've reviewed, I feel like Lima and her people are trying to silence BJ. And so, I mean, all we can really do is continue to support and expose and, show what the hell is going on. We may not always agree with everybody and everything, but we definitely need to be like exposing the fact that some people out here are using the judicial system to bully others. Absolutely. So what is this? A cover to explain Dahlia's sex trafficking accusations? What do you mean? Hey there. Thank you for the $2, love. I don't know what you mean by that though. She filed this and then literally posted all of her business on Instagram immediately after. Yes. Oh, I see what you're saying, UV. So you're saying like blame BJ for all the BS that's happened, right? Is that what you mean? Like, are you trying to cover? That's what I don't get. And now I'm kind of side eyeing the Dahlia declaration. Now I'm doing the air quotes. Thank you, Alicia. I'm side eyeing. Yes, thank you. That's what I thought you meant. I'm side eyeing the Dahlia Declaration because I said the girl wrote this. She wrote all of this. She said all of that. I don't know. I don't know. You don't have enough ink in your house. But yeah, Lima will stoop low for everything discussing this finally is a confession through projection. It definitely is. I mean, it should be a red flag for everybody, I think. Does she say that she has a degree? Can she let us know where did she graduate high school and what university she actually graduated from? That shouldn't be very hard to like even put that out there. Did you talk to the school of Harvard? Did you do all that? Like, we just have questions. And that's what I think it is, Angie, honestly. It's just a way to silence her. That's all. You don't think did the sisters even know that their names were being put out there for Aura? Like you're using their names. So yeah, people are gonna look into it and say, well, wait, your sisters OD'd 7 or 8 times? They did. They came back from ODing 7 or 8 times? And any investor that's investing in that should be concerned. Just saying. I thought so to Cheeks. I was ready. I was like, ooh, here we go. Girl, no. No. It's 311 pages of silence, BJ. Silence the opposing. I'm just going to say that, okay? That's what it is. It's 311 pages of, I mean, seriously. If I run out of toilet paper, that's probably what I would use it for. Just saying. And that's a joke. That's a joke. All right. Who else can explain? Right, right, Nikki. It's none of it is like I'm reading it and I said this sounds very similar to what the other documents sound like. So it's either an attorney wrote it or yeah. Right. I would agree. The poor girl doesn't even know when her birthday is. So fucked up. That's what she said. She's out of touch with reality. I mean, I don't know. Either that or something else is going on. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna let you guys go because I gotta go tend to baby bunny. But can you guys do me a favor and hit the like button before you head out? I will see you guys on the next one. Shout out to you guys. And let me know your thoughts in the comments if you're watching the replay about all of this. Because I know some of you guys will watch the replay. Shout out to you guys. All right, guys, you guys have a great night. I will see you during the week because we'll be live mañana. For sure, mañana. All right, bye, guys. Rabbits out.